Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Knights Overtime. And right here from Sterling High School broadcasting class, I'm here with head coach of the boys soccer team, head coach Pete Marlys. Pete, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, Coach, you guys are currently sitting at 7-3-2 on the season. Just coming off a huge win against Lindenwold. Just real quick, break down that last game. It was really exciting.
The last game was scheduled as a playoff tune-up. We have a lot of respect for Lindenwold. We know Lindenwold's a very strong program. They're returning Group 1 South Jersey champions. So, we wanted that game as a way to build moving into playoffs, and it was exactly that. We were down 1-0 at half, and we were able to regroup and come back and win 2-1 in regulation with a late goal. So that was a good some lessons learned there moving into playoffs.
Talk about some of your premier scorers right now. Bruce Williams has the hot foot right now, so to speak. 4 goals in his last 3 games.
Yeah, we have 2 senior strikers who star for us, and Bruce and Casimir, and the 2 of them got off to slow starts this year, like our whole team did. But recently, they've been producing every game, either scoring goals or creating goals, and they both had one timely goal against Lindenwold, and Bruce had the lone goal against Heights the game before that. So it's nice that these seniors are starting to reach their potential.
We're actually going to send it over to Jen Ventura. Actually has a question for you from our class.
Hi. Hi, Coach. So talk about the job that Joey Lomas has been doing as a backup goalkeeper for you since the injury to Ryan Maroney earlier this season.
Yeah, so coming into the year, Ryan was our starting goalie. He was a goalie we were very excited about, and a game and a half into the season, he went down with a pretty traumatic injury that left him sidelined for the remainder of the year. So we went to Joey at that point. He's dedicated himself to the position after having never played it in his life. But we had confidence in him because we knew who he was and the type of player and teammate he was, that he was willing to do it and willing to work hard at it, and he's been tremendous. So, we've won 7 out of our last 8 games, and we couldn't have done that without Joey in that.
That's actually a really good segue into the next question. Leading into the playoffs, goalkeeping obviously a focal point of any soccer team, and the focus on penalty kicks. We've talked about penalty kicks, and I'm sure you're sick about talking about it. With the playoffs coming up, do you guys, as a coach, do you work on the penalty kicks situation, especially with the history that we've had in them?
Yeah, so I've taken a lot of different approaches to it over the years. There's been years where we did it every single day. There's been years where I started in the summer and worked on it all the way through. There's been years where I normally wait till around this time to start focusing on it. And this year, with everything going on, I just really made it a point not to get ahead of myself with anything and just take every day individually, knowing that at any point the season could be canceled. So up to this point, we actually haven't worked on them. I do have confidence in our guys. Plan is to start working on them today and tomorrow, get a lot of reps in, build some confidence there, and then put the best 5 guys out.
All right, next question is going to Timmy Hall, one of your players in my sports broadcasting class. Has actually a question for you as well.
Hey, Coach, what will it take to win this game on Saturday?
So I think, regardless of the opponent, we always try to focus on one thing first and foremost, and that's playing our best soccer. So regardless of what they bring or who they have or what they do, we really want to focus more internally and say, here's what we need to do to win games. So, we keep the play, the level of play high to our standard. We keep our culture together. We play together as a team and as a family like we do every game. I always have confidence that we'll be able to get a result.
Coach, once again, thank you for the insight and best of luck against Pemberton. Game is Saturday, 10 a.m. We'll have it for you live on Channel 19. Coach, best of luck to you guys in that game and going forward.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Timmy. Thanks, Jen.
And once again, shout out to Jen Ventura, Timmy Hall, asking some great questions. And we'll see you next time. Thanks to head coach Pete Marlys. Good luck in your game against Pemberton. First round of the South Jersey Group 2 playoffs. We'll see you next time on At Night's Overtime.